back to Whitey's Woods. It's me, Whitey, and we're in my shop. This week I'm going to build a vertical planter box for my wife. It's got 4 planter boxes on it. It's going to lean up against the fence. It's Mother's Day's weekend, so I'm going to build it for her. And I'm not sure if she knows about it yet, but kind of tough when she walks through the shop, but here it is. I'm going to give you a quick view of it, but then we'll get on with the process of the build. Hope you enjoy it. So this step is to cut the planter box boards down to length. I want 30 inches wide planter boxes, so I've set up a stop block and I'm cutting my boards to that 30 inches. This next section, I'm cutting my side rails down to length and then cutting the 15-degree cuts at the bottom. Right now I'm cutting my end blocks to their 15-degree cuts so they will fit inside the box. Just kind of dry fitting these up, and it looks like this is just a little bit taller than what the boards are long, and I want everything to be flush. So I'm going to take each one of these pieces and take them over to the table saw, run them through, cut off about 1/4 inch, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so I had a little bit of problem with my camera again. I missed a couple shots of things that I was going to show you, but you know, there they are. They're off into space somewhere. They're gone. And it was the trimming of the end boards and then actually screwing the main boards to the end boards to make the box. And now it's gone. I've never said I'm a videographer. I'm more of a vidiot. Yeah, that's it. I'm a vidiot. But I've got some things I put together and I'll show you how things went, and then we'll just take it from there. Then I countersunk and put 2 screws. I think I'm going to add a 3rd screw to these just to make sure they stay together over the years. Put 2 screws on them, on the end pieces, and put them together, and there we are. That's that. Now these are the bottoms of the planter boxes. I've drilled holes in each one of them, you know, 4 holes to allow the water to get through so it's not holding water. And they will just drop into the bottom of the piece. Like that. They'll hold, you know, for a hold of dirt, and if I ever need, because they get old and rotten, I can pick them up, take it out, and change the board. So I won't screw these in. I'll just leave these lay in the bottom, such as that. And voila, there you are. So now I'm going to drill holes in the end pieces so I can screw them to the side rails and be able to spin them to level them out once I stand the unit up. So the little woman and I have discussed it, and we're going to stain the outside stands a really dark color, and I think that'll give a good contrast to the outside stands versus the natural cedar boxes that are in between. So I think it'll look really good. When I built my bench, my workbench, I incorporated this roll of cover paper, so all I got to do is pull it over the table and protect it from the stain. Don't ask me why I didn't do it before. I guess just lazy or stupid or in a hurry. One of the two, but I'm going to cover this. Like yay. Now I can continue on staining. But of course, before I stain, I have to sand the rails down real quick. Just going to use 100 grit. Give them a quick sanding, get off any of the factory marks on them, you know, labels and stuff like that, and get them sanded down, and then we'll stain from that point. While I'm waiting for the stain to dry, I'm going to go ahead and sand the corner of each of the boxes, get the rough stuff off so none of the kids or the wife or anybody gets slivers, and then Dad's in trouble. So, okay, so that's my next step, and then we got to wait for the stain to dry, and then we'll proceed on. Okay, I'm ready to attach the boxes now to the side rails. I've measured 7 inches from the bottom to the bottom of the first box. And I'll do that on the other side, of course. And then I've built a story block. If I can reach it here. that will go in between each box so they're equally spaced. So let me go through or get started and see what we come up with. Perfect. Okay, I've placed the whole unit, stood it up, leaned it up against my bench, but make sure those are flush with the floor, and then I can level out each box individually. Well, there it is, all put together, except for the bottoms. I'll put those on outside. All I got left to do is go put it on the fence and see how it looks. Well, and then the little woman can fill it with dirt and flowers and whatever she wants. There you go. Happy Mother's Day, sweetheart. This one was for you. Hope you enjoy it. Get some plants in it and it'll be looking good. Okay, well that's it for the project. Went together well. I had a little problem with my camera and such as far as my videography, no, I'm an idiot, like I said before. It's going to lean up against the fence in the back. And that's it. It was a good project. I had a lot of fun. I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe down below. And that would just help my YouTube channel, grow a little bit. I want to keep doing this because it keeps me into the projects. And I've got more in my head to do. So I hope you enjoyed the show, and there we go. But hey, have a great time. Have a great day. Be safe. And we'll see you next time.